they've been, they're innovating. I don't know if Greta Thunberg was involved in this one, but they're now creating living robots that replicate. Imagine.
Ooh, what's this? What?
Living robots that replicate. So they use a supercomputer to design a bacteria that, to design these little robots using the cells of a frog. So, so then they are able to reproduce, and they're using it to target specific single cells, and then they're using it later in the future, hopefully, to remove like cancer from people, which is quite interesting.
Yeah.
But bro, Black Mirror. We know this is the beginning.
I wonder why frogs though. Did you read why it's frogs? Why did they use
specifically frogs?
Yeah, why frogs? Is it because I don't know what's going on?
It must be easy to design on.
I could be completely making this up, but I'm pretty sure I've read before that with frogs they have specific cells that can like replicate themselves. I could have made that
every
up.
cell. Every cell replicates, bro. I think that's like a normal thing.
Yeah, but I think it might be. I could be chatting shit, but I think it's a specific one where it can be replicated into anything, sort of thing.
Oh,
like stem cells.
Yeah, like stem cells for us, or like that. They can be used for any area, really. They're just like a generic cell.
Oh, okay. But maybe that's why they decided to use that.
I made that up, but I'm sure I've read that before. That frogs have something like that.
That sounds reliable, fam. Or maybe they just like the Pepe memes. They were like, "Fuck it, the Pepe memes."
No one cares about the frogs, so
bro,
they can get away
bro, the Pepe memes are lit though. I love them.
You guys are not focusing. Look. These guys have created replicatable robots. We are fucked. We are so fucked.
What do you mean by replicatable? Like that the cell of the
it replicates, doubles,
makes itself like a virus thing.
Like a virus thing.
Oh,
okay.
So now imagine, in the future, because they always decide to do this. I think, as you were saying, like they always decide to do this for a good cause. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
They always decide to do this, like for, as you say, for the disabled people. And like it's just no.
Yeah, I know what I was gonna say.
Keep going.
Yeah, so they always do this for mostly like disabled people, because it's like a good cause to first do it for. So what happens initially? So what happens initially is like, oh, we're doing all this technology to help a disabled person. So what they did for Neuralink, where they've decided to have these like specific chips or allow people the ability to control, let's say, a robot arm, right, or a robot leg,
or UI.
Have they proven that, by the way, yet?
They've done it.
They've proven
this is time ago, bro.
That was with the monkeys.
Time ago.
So they've done it.
Okay.
And then it all starts with a good cause. Later on, though, as we've seen every fucking movie ever, it always turns bad. Why? Because some person decides to use it for evil. They can make bioweapons out of this, where you send a couple of these replicatable cells onto someone, it replicates, becomes a virus or something. It's
and you can probably program them as well.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true. Yeah,
bro, that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. It is innovation that we don't think about later on down the line, how that innovation can then be used for bad causes.
But to be honest, they're already doing that when it comes to like programming genes and stuff. They're already about that life anyway. So
they've been about that shit, bro. And I don't think it's a good idea. Everything starts as a good idea until suddenly
have you not seen
the bad guy in the movie gets it.
Have you not seen people are like democratizing CRISPR, like the access to it? Like everything's becoming like open source and stuff. You could just download like someone else's like programmed gene therapy for a specific thing, and you could just like build it in your basement if you want. They have like packages you can like get sent to you. And it's crazy, bro. It's
explain CRISPR for those people who don't know.
Well, it's basically just gene editing. Yeah. Just editing genes, fucking around with it, playing around.
So you can get your own
like tool,
at home kit.
Yeah, it's like DIY, gene editing at home, basically.
Oh, okay, that's sick. That's sick. I'd do that. Fucking ridiculous. Remember when we were kids? Did you ever get like the do it at home? You get like the archaeology set where you got a little chisel and hammer. You had to dig the bones out.
Bro, now it's DIY gene editing. Let me see if I can change my skin color.
That's madness. That is
Okay.
So it's the same thing with the 3D printed gun people. It's like, they're doing architectures for guns, sending each other the blueprints, and then
you could put anything in your house.
They had to ban that. It's illegal now, but still people are doing it.
Right, exactly. Same thing with the gene editing, man. It's kind of banned, kind of not. Like, there's open loopholes depending on where you are restrictions wise.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like you're just fucking around making the COVID 3.0.
But these gun things always seem to happen in America,
Exactly.
It's always like these 3D printed ones, like.
Bro, we saw with Alan, what's his name? No, those are not 3D printed, but it was the gun shootings with that, the dangerous gun shootings in, was that Alan? Was it Alan? What was his name? Alec Baldwin.
Oh,
sorry,
that's
proper gun.
where you going that.
Proper gun, yeah.
Oh, you know he claimed that he didn't even pull the trigger,
bro.
Recently, obviously,
Yeah.
and then when they asked him, "Do you think you're guilty? Like, do you feel guilty about it?" Which everyone's obviously
He
going to
says,
feel.
yeah.
He said, "No, I don't feel guilty
No.
about it." And the reason he said no is because
he wants to make out he.
No, because his lawyer said, "Bro, you can't be saying I feel guilty about it because they're gonna just point to that."
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
Yeah.
So, but obviously, everyone was hating on him for a lot about this because
No,
of
he
that.
has to say it. He has to back it.
Now, yeah, and now they're testing. I think if the trigger was actually pulled or not.
Yeah, but the thing is,
If it's impossible that gun to go off without that trigger being pulled.
Yeah.
So they're now testing the gun. So if it turns out that he lied, that he didn't, no one was
They
blaming
pulled the
you.
trigger, bro. If he pulled the trigger and he went all in to say I didn't pull the trigger, that's GG right there.
That's so dumb because everyone already was okay with you pulling the trigger or not. You know what I mean? Like everyone said, it was a prop gun, so it was fine. Like it was not your fault anyway. So why are you gonna lie and then found out to be telling it a lie down the line?
It's like when that Prince guy, Prince Andrew, came out. He was just like, "Yeah, nah, don't sweat."
he tried it. He did try it though. And then weren't there like pictures of him sweating?
The next day on Twitter, pictures of him profusely sweating everywhere. Why would you lie?
Bro, you're gonna get clucked.
And you're defending yourself that you're not a paedophile, and in that moment, you made the most ridiculous lie that you just got baited out.
Yeah, genetic fam. I've been doing the gene editing thing lately. I don't sweat.
It was such a bad route to go down if you're trying to like trick everyone. I don't know what happened there.
Oh my days.
He was like specifically not in the club, and there was a picture of him outside the club sweating. Like, are you dumb? Are you dumb?
With the thing as well.
With the gap. Oh my days.
But yeah, another story.